Hello everyone, I'm Görkem and today I want to talk a bit about change. More specifically, how most changes don't happen overnight. To start off, I want to talk about my past experiences with change and ups and downs. Uh, More specifically, at 2023 was a huge year for me for both improving myself and making changes to my life for the better. And during that time, I didn't really know how to take things slowly, and pretty much was sick of just not doing anything with my life. So uh, I kicked it from 0 to 100 really fast, starting it off in January. It was great at the start, but quickly led me to burnout because I didn't really know my limits. And uh, even though I wanted to do some stuff at the start, towards the end of the month, I was so exhausted that I hated what I was doing. That time, I was focusing on improving my drawing, so that was what I was focusing on, and it was pretty nightmarish towards the end. So uh, I did this up and downs for a few months, and well, actually till the end of that year, and it turned out pretty well. And like I improved a lot and wanted to do what I uh, had my eyes on or like interests a lot more than previous years. So that was huge for me compared to the usual me who would probably not have been able to do that much progress in a year. But of course, that wasn't enough for me. I wanted to make it more consistent because the ups and downs were really hurting both my mental and physical health. So uh, in 2024, I wanted to change that, but uh, I didn't. The reason for that is because uh, the biggest burnout of 2023 happened at the end of it, which was I had made a YouTube channel at the last quarter of 2023, just like this one, but it was a bit later, like towards the end of November, I think. So the start of 2024 was with that YouTube channel, and it kind of crashed really badly. Like it went downhill, uh, mainly for my emotional state, not uh, the like viewership and stuff. Everything was fine. I just couldn't handle it basically and burnt out. Even though things were like perfectly fine, it was if I continued, like it would just keep on growing the same amount. But that's exactly why I'm here now. I don't want to repeat that same thing because once you get something successful going, you really don't want to fail in that, and that puts a lot of pressure on consistently doing it after and after, even though you might not be feeling like it, and like even though that day might not be at your best. So uh, to not let that pressure build up is a skill that uh, I still probably haven't learned yet. And like I said, I want to improve on it. And this YouTube channel is a part of, like, it's one of my goals with this YouTube channel to improve that. Another thing is testing my limits while trying not to burn out. Like I said, it's extremely important to not burn out when everything is going fine, or even though, like, when things are not going well, uh, that is especially when you should be worried about burning out and such, because if things are going great, more often than not, uh, you won't really be burning out unless you're doing way too much than you can handle, and that's where limit testing comes in. So you could designate some days where you try to do more and like test and see what happens, and like other days you can take it slow, uh, like that. You can try to find a balance. And because I hadn't done that in my past experiences and I just went full force every day, every time, it's ended up really badly. Uh, I was making the same mistake with this YouTube channel as well. So I took a step back, rearranged my plans, and I'm planning on making it much better from now on, both for myself and for my consistency on YouTube and such. So I'm just looking at my notes, by the way. If I look down, that's to explain things better. Oh, another thing you should be, you should keep in mind that things don't always go your way. Even like on good days, uh, there might be small things that uh, end up taking way too much of your time and messing with your plans. And that's perfectly okay because it will happen. It will happen to everyone, and it happens to me many times, and it probably happened to everyone multiple times too, because life is just unexpected like that. And it's important to be accepting of that, like knowing the fact that things might not always go your way, and having plans to soften the fall of like how it affects you, because that's also really important. Not taking failure really heavily, like it's taking it lightly basically. And uh, if everything is going bad, then maybe you should just take a step back and like look at the big picture and try to analyze it as if you were looking onto someone else's plans, or asking some family and friends what they think about the situation you're facing, and maybe uh, like take advice or help from them. Even though they might not be doing YouTube, most of them are probably not going to be. Their life experiences and the problems they faced will probably be able to help you in your journey. This is not just for YouTube, actually. In anything, like in anything that you want to be consistent in and you want to improve yourself on, you can take inspiration from others' actions, or like advice from others' actions and the things they learned over the years, because most things in life apply to other things as well, unless they are super specific stuff. So yeah. And also something else is, uh, if you want to do something like that, like if you're thinking about changing the way you live and the stuff you are doing, you should be starting right away. And like this is really important. And even though if you fail and end up burning out for a few months, which is really bad, but like I did, it's really bad. Like it has a, it just, it might feel like everything is over, which I felt like that, but the reason I'm here doing this is because as soon as I thought that I could tackle it again, every opportunity, I took it, and now I'm doing this, and hopefully I won't make the same mistakes again. If I do, then well, I will just wait for the next opportunity and then go for that. I'll start right away. Lastly, like I touched upon, you should share your journey with the ones that are interested in it, like family and friends, because you will probably both get encouragement and some things you can learn from them, from their experiences and such. And it's much easier to do things than if you were alone, uh, because the ups and downs will be a lot more stabilized because you're sharing it with other people and so it can be comforting or like elevate your ups to newer heights basically, which is also really nice. Makes a positive feedback loop. I won't go into that, don't worry, this video is long enough. But yeah, that was all I wanted to talk about for this video. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!